being stronger is always better. Full stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full
That's it.
stop.
You know
But
what I
it's
mean?
like
Yeah.
when people like nowadays they're going to do all the cold baths and the cold showers and the meditation and this and that to be stronger. You know what? It all helps. I've done some of it. I do some of it. But do you know what really makes you fucking strong? Is getting up every day at some point of the day, going to the gym, putting a bar on your back, and just going and just putting the fucking work in, and working hard under that weight. Because you know what? Yeah, you can jump into the bath, you can count to fucking 2 minutes and get out. But you know what? When you've got that bar on your back and you're at the bottom of that squat, there ain't nowhere out. You have to
Yeah.
get up. You've got to stand up, no matter how fucking hard, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how shit your day's been. When you're at the bottom of that squat, or you're bottom of whatever, you know, you've got a bench press, you got bars on your chest, is going to crush you. You ain't got no option. You have to push that shit off your chest. And I think, and that's what, again, like Umar said, that's what training gives you. It gives you that
Yeah.
respect, and it gives you that continuity. It gives you that commitment to something.
Yeah.
Because you know, jumping in that cold bath for 2 minutes, okay, well done. That's 2 minutes. But when you've had a shit day, you know, you've had an argument, you've not had much sleep because your kids kept you up all night. You had an argument with your wife and job's been shit all day. Guess what? It's hard to go to the gym. It's hard to switch your mind off and put that bar on your back. And it's one of those cliched things, but I tried meditation and everything else. And when I went through hard times, but the one thing what helped me is more is training, because to be honest, what people don't realize is like, I'm not a true yogi or meditation guy, but the way I see meditation is to take you take yourself away from your daily day shit and get you out of your own mind. That's the way that I see meditation. It's to clear that shit out your mind and put your focus back into you. Now, what is the one way to clear your mind and put the focus back into you? Put a fucking 200k bar on your back. You can't think of shit. I ain't going to be thinking about the
Can't think of
argument I had with
nothing
my
else, bro.
wife. I'm going to be thinking about shit. I've just put 200k on my back. I've got to do this shit.
Yep.
And then you go
Exactly.
down, you start descending. You got to start thinking to yourself, am I going to do this or not? And if you decide you're going to do it, you're going down. You're thinking, right, I've got to push my knees out. I've got to keep my abs tight. I'm going to basically drive in this bar so hard into my upper back. I'm squeezing my lats. You know, you're doing all these things. Now, when you meditate, what are you doing? You're sitting there. You're thinking, okay, I'm going to breathe. I'm going to move my ribs. How my legs feel? How does my body feel? Okay, I've got a bit of tension in my shoulders. I'm going to just relax that. Okay, that's, you know, when you're going on that squat or something, you're doing the same shit. You're in there going, right, I'm going down. How's my back feel? Sweet. I mean, I feel good. This is going to feel good. I've got to keep tight. I've got to keep my leg. And then when you drive up out of that, you know, all your troubles go away, because then the
Yeah.
adrenaline starts pumping in, and then the kind of endorphins start fucking hitting in. You walk out that gym, you spent an hour not thinking about your daily shit. You then released a bunch of fucking you've been body awareness for the whole session, because if you're doing bodybuilding properly, you're thinking about, okay, it's not just about how you're going down, but you're thinking that I've got to squeeze this, I've got to squeeze that, I'm keeping this tight, I'm giving that tight. You're learning about every inch of your body. You're feeling every inch of your body. And then so you've got the get your daily shit out of your mind. You've then got the body awareness for an hour of the day. Then you've got the endorphins pumping through you, and you leave on a high because you just achieved
Yep.
something.
Yep.
To me, when I needed shit, it was the training, which I didn't realize, because that was my issue when I went through problems. It was mental and it was physical. And my main problem was I couldn't use my physical way of getting out of my physical pain. And that was my issue.
Right.
So it was a vicious circle going around, which was fucking me up. And
Yep.
I know for a fact that whenever I need my alone time and I want to be somewhere, training was always that's why people call it therapy as such. And people go try meditation, but do you know what? you can't say it's not for everyone. And to me, that training is that meditation.
Yeah.
It's no different to doing an hour of yoga. Do you know what I mean? So that's to me, and that's through 40 years, and that's through trying things and doing everything. And I'm going, and the way that I'm going back into is, I need that training, that gym, that environment. And then that kind of, I know we've diverted off, that everything goes back into that environment. I've got to put myself back, getting myself back in the shape I am now, which is not where I want to be anywhere near, but I'm kind of injury free now. My niggles, and I can start pushing my body. I've done that in a commercial gym, but now I want the next step. I now have to, instead of going for a 5-10 minute walk down the road, I've now got to go for a half an hour drive to my local bodybuilding gym.
Yeah.
Because now I need to put myself in an environment which is going to fucking drive me. Because if I don't go to this, if I don't change my environment I'm in now, I know I can guarantee you I will not have the physique I want or the fitness, health and conditioning that I want by my 40th in January. So I now have to now change my where I train and change my environment now. And I think too many people aren't willing to change their environment. I don't know where we're in so many tangents then. I just don't know where. I don't know where the fuck we're going.
Right. Doesn't matter.
No, man. It makes total sense though. The way you're describing meditation on the kind of the self-awareness spectrum, right? So you sit down, you meditate, you feel the floor, you feel your feet, you feel your breath. But then when you enter the gym, you're also doing something while being aware, and you can start off at a really remedial place of exercise, right? You can start off with a body weight movement, you can start off with just basic working through all the patterns of the body, but it's almost like how you scale your awareness, because having a 100 kilo squat and having a 200 kilo squat, there is a whole chasm in between of awareness that you've got to generate across your entire body to have to manage this new load. It's almost like, how do you progress meditation? Well, you just get heavier with the barbell. You literally just get more and more loaded with the movement you're doing, and you manipulate tempo, and you manipulate all of the awareness factors. And I feel like that's such a great way, what you've just described there, of steadily over time overloading your awareness, overloading your strength, overloading how you think about your body. And then, like you said, when you come out of the gym, you carry that with you in your life. You carry that with you in how you talk to people, in the fact that you've just leveled up as a human being. So when you go into a conversation, now you're a better person for it. You know what I mean? That goes across the entire board. So yeah, man, I'm totally with you.